All right, welcome back.
And to continue our conversation about David having never played Call of Duty Zombies and how astonishing that is to me, we need to fix
Well,
this.
I didn't really grow up with a um, with an Xbox or whichever,
PlayStation.
yeah, whichever PlayStation was out at that point.
Open the three, PlayStation 3. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I'm just World at War was. That was before my time. My first. Yeah, I know. I just love just kind of start brutally slaughtering all these people.
Yep.
Um, but what was I saying? Um, I my first Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 2.
Hmm.
Like I said, like that's the one I like, the new one at the time when I first started playing, and that was what I played a lot of. Which and that it was special Spec Ops, which is to continue on from the conversation from last episode, and also to reiterate, this is the last of well, this first half of this episode will be pre or post commentary.
Yeah.
Uh, but um, Spec Ops was like the co-op mode from after zombies for like Modern Warfare. It was so much fun, and it's kind of like rogue like not rogue like because you just play the level, and then if you win you win, if you don't you're starting over.
I mean, to be fair, you could say that about most levels in a video game.
Most
Roguelikes
levels.
are more like you play until you die and then you restart. It's
Yeah,
generally they tend to be like dungeon crawler type games.
yeah. So going by the strictest definition of what you just said, of that doesn't by strictest definition doesn't that meet the criteria? Because
No,
you're
because you're
playing because it doesn't have to be a dungeon crawler.
no. I'm not saying that part. I'm saying the you said yes. That's what I'm trying to do to your argument right now. um, no, I'm saying because you said like once you reach the end of the level, then you move on to another level. That's not really what a roguelike
Not
is.
necessarily. You can replay it and try and get like a higher score and whatnot.
I feel like you're kind of missing the point, the difference here. But
It's-
you're saying that trying to word this correctly. Because I mean, like by that definition, if Halo didn't have any checkpoints, then you could call that a roguelike. I wouldn't say that either.
Well, because you go to the next level. Like there's like individual levels inside of Spec Ops where it's like they're mini. Yes, that's what I'm getting at. Then with like zombies, for example, and the newer ones. So not talking about those ones where it's more so it'd be more akin to a roguelite.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, roguelite because you do get some progression every single. Um, it you just start over. It's just you're playing the same thing and you're surviving for as long as possible until you die.
Yeah.
So Spec Ops, I could see being less akin to it because you do eventually win. Because
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like that's not the point of it, but zombies would absolutely, I'd say, fit that criteria then. Because it's just about surviving as long as it can, and then you die.
Okay. Then by that, yes. But the way you were making it sound is that if you get to the end of the level, you move on to the next level, and then it
Spec Ops
saves
is
your
like that. You
saves
don't
your.
save in Spec Ops necessarily. It's just you. It's kind of like Mario, I guess. You as a cut.
Yeah,
Um,
it should have had more of a um, like blur to it.
uh,
It was mainly just to cut out all the obnoxious looting. And now this is when you decided to pick a fight with the giant.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
And you had the mask on by mistake.
Yeah, and also that grip on that sword is very.
Yeah, the fact that Bran was able to hold onto it while being launched in the air like that is kind of impressive.
She's a lady that loves her swords.
You know it.
I had once heard Skjorn Kodlak talking.
Look at yeah, this is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's when you're asking about the feet roll. What?
It's moving.
Well,
you see it twitching? It's alive.
They have a mind of their own.
Also, I love the apple sitting on the floor as well.
Oh, their companions are kind of brutes, so. But there is actually a Skyrim cookbook, though, and you can make that sweet roll.
Okay.
Does it look exactly the same? Probably not, but it is a thing.
I mean, isn't it basically like the McDonald's cheeseburger or Big Mac? Like,
probably.
the picture makes it look amazing, and then when you actually get the real thing, it looks like trash.
Yeah. But this was this after post crafting montage. It's been like 45 minutes of crafting.
Yeah, it was probably its own episode's worth of content.
I wouldn't subject people to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care, but
I mean, I think you gave me the option if I wanted to, not.
I did give you the option just because I was being a good friend, but
yeah,
that's right. Yeah, just getting get those sweet levels. I think thinking about it now, I'm going to start leveling up. I don't want to quick travel later. Oh my god.
Wow.
You really went cut happy with this episode.
Yeah. Because
just in comparison.
Yeah, at this point I was like, okay, there's a lot of unnecessary stuff in this episode.
Slowly follow Delphine.
You should just like run past her. It'd be funnier. Yeah, and then you tried to close the door on her, and then she just kept.
I was not supposed to know about this. This is my super secret area. Oh god.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's all about the Thalmor embassy. And yeah, it's like, why the fuck are you not? What?
Even if you could survive,
I want to fight. That's what I do.
So that's your plan? I love how condescending it is.
Trust me.
Yeah, Delphine's. I don't like Delphine. There's a reason for that, which we will get to in the future.
Okay.
Fun.
It's one. If you've played Skyrim, you already know why. Because no one in the fan base likes her for a very specific reason. Because she wants to kill someone, for a very stupid reason. And yeah, it's stupid. I'm the fucking Dragonborn. You don't tell me what to do.
His name is Mal.
It's like literally their order is about serving the Dragonborn, essentially, like helping them. And she's like, yeah, nah, you have to do this, otherwise we're not gonna work with you. That's not how this works, Delphine. Have you not been paying attention to everything you've been telling me? That's not how this is supposed to go.
Yeah, it turns out they only want to use the Dragonborn.
Don't worry about
Pretty much, yeah. That's what it sounds like. But yeah, gotta meet this elf dude. Oh yeah, it shows, hey, Thalmor, elf Nazis. In case it wasn't already clear enough. And how am I gonna get into this party?
You just called them elves.
As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor.
Okay, they're technically mer. But
no, I'm making a joke. But anyways,
I didn't catch it. That's okay.
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the
alarm. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Brand's gonna be raising some alarms.
Melbourne should be able to point you in the right.
Brand's gonna be raising a lot of alarms. One cool detail, I think I talked about this in this episode, is in this quest.
Be careful.
Depending on the race that you are, it actually makes it easier or harder. So like being a Nord, I think it's gonna be slightly easier, but if you're a Redguard, it'd be really, really hard. Which now I said out loud is surprisingly like really racist in American commentary, but because Red Guards are black and well, but in lore, there's a reason for this because
Can't
the
just
Red
call them
Guard
Red
are
Guards.
openly.
Can't just ask someone if they're a Red Guard.
But they are Red Guards. That's what they're called. Oh yeah, I get to my manor and just start building away.
Yep.
But no, the Red Guards were. Yes, that's what she does. But the Red Guards rebelled and were basically left to fend for themselves in Hammerfell to Thalmor and successfully did it. So that's why, if they saw a Red Guard at the Thalmor embassy, it'd be like, okay, this is a little weird because the war I think is actively going on still. Like it's like skirmishes or whatever.
Yeah.
But then if you're a high elf, you get to go way over with it for a lot. Or I'm sorry, Altmer. You know
Gotcha.
which one the do you remember which ones those look like?
The Thalmor?
No, the Altmer.
Altmer?
Have you not been paying attention?
You act like I should remember every single detail that comes out of your mouth.
It's the game that we're both actively playing too. For shame, sir. For shame.
If I cared about your about your opinion, I'd be hurt, but
valid. What else? Oh yeah, but I think Brienne would make a good home builder though. Brienne's not a home wrecker; she's a home builder.
Yeah, like I mean, it's pretty impressive how quickly she can just build a house. I mean, if
she's a busy lady.
Bring her on board. We won't have a housing crisis anymore.
That's right. Brienne's the cure to it all. She can just build the same log cabin over and over and over again.
Although
there won't be any electricity and there won't be any heating, and there will be a lot more fires because everyone will have to use fireplaces. But
just build a 2-story house, put a shop underneath. And there you go.
It's illegal.
Yeah, unfortunately. It kind of is.
Unfortunately, yes. This is going to be a 2-story house, though.
Okay.
But it's just for me. And whoever I position there. And I think this one lets you get a carriage driver as well. Which is pretty handy. But I need to get there in the first place. I need to hire a steward first.
Yeah.
But I gotta get my barrel. I don't know. It's this DLC was like basically just ripped right off from a mod. And I think this is kind of like gave him the idea though for like Fallout 4's base builder stuff. Like was it settlements or something? I never played Fallout. I played it for a bit. I didn't get into it though.
Yeah.
Starfield has like the same thing with outposts, but here we are. Yeah, we made the long ride up to High Hrothgar.
Yep. We actually fast traveled up here. Connor just doesn't want to admit it.
We didn't. We did not fast travel up here. Don't spread lies. We definitely did not fast travel up here, because I remember killing the frost troll again.
Well, maybe we should have fast traveled up here. So.
Well, that sounds like a person is playing the game's choice.
Well, that person was wrong.
Well, shouldn't pick me to play it. All right.
All right. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next part.